Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Montre. You're watching Fred Brother TV. You could also visit my blog at montrebible.com. Who the hell is Montre Bible? That's my blog. I want you guys to go check it out. Anyways, I had a friend ask me recently, my beliefs are very different about, what I believe. I recently posted a blog about why I left Christianity. So one friend asked me, what do I believe about the afterlife? Because I really don't believe in heaven or hell, what do I believe happens? And I was, it's a good question because, we really don't know, but I look at nature and I have to say that I believe what happens to us happens in nature all around us. Basically, I see us as humans as like frozen energy. You know what I mean? We're frozen energy. And when we die, we disperse, we expand. It's much like this ice cube right here. This ice cube, whoops, making a mess. This ice cube is really just water. It's frozen water. Its true form is water, but it's ice cube right now. But you don't want to identify this as just an ice cube. If this ice cube says, I just want to be ice for the rest of my life, then it ceases its purpose. It cannot be its purpose as an ice cube. Its natural state is not the ice cube. And that's how I explained to my friend. I said, our natural state is not this humanity, not this mortality. Mortality is a frozen state for humanity. We are frozen spiritual energy. And when we're born, we become these frozen forms, a lesser form of ourselves. And then when we die, we become what we originally were. We become one with all again. We become one with source. Source, you may call it God, you may call it whatever. But it is the primal energy where we come from. It's not a man or a female, a father or mother. It's just the primal energy where all things come from. And just like this ice cube eventually is going to melt and become water and become one with the other ice cube in the glass. And if I was to pour this in the ocean, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But whatever atoms and molecules that are in that ice cube become one with the other ice cube that's melting with it, and it becomes all one big thing. So do you lose your identity when you die? I don't think you really lose anything. I think you gain more. Whatever is in the frozen water is not lost. It just becomes a part of the grand scheme of things when it melts. So that's how I kind of see humanity. Is like when we die, we become living energy. Right now we're frozen energy. And when water goes from ice to liquid, it can do more. It can flow, it can go where it moves. It does so much more than it can in a frozen state. And that's how I feel we are as humans. We can do so much more in our spiritual state than we can in a mortal state. But right now, we're here in our mortal state to learn a lesson, to live life in this moment, and to understand what that moment means, and to live an individual life and learn the lessons and pack it all in our little ice cube. And when it's time to go, we melt and we become one with all again. So that's what I believe that what happens when we die. I don't believe it's a place that we go to. It's a state of being. When we die, the afterlife is a state of being. It's not a place where we go. There is no such thing as a place in death or the afterlife. There's no such thing as a place that I believe in. I just believe that in the afterlife, it's just a state of being. You become one thing. You go from one thing to becoming another thing. So that was my opinion about the afterlife and what happens after we die. Give me your 2 cents on what you think about that. Am I just crazy? I don't know. What do you believe? If you don't have really traditional religious beliefs, what do you believe happens after we die? I would love to hear your comments about that. I know the traditional heaven hell stuff. If you're religious, you don't have to post a comment. But if you believe in something else, or if you're of another religion, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be very curious to know on the afterlife, what you think happens. Give me your 2 cents, because if you don't do it, then who will? Peace out.